distinguished guests on and off the dais. I'm a person who believes seeing is believing. Now, I think I believe. 6 months back, when we thought we need to do cheminformatics, Zakir told there's a guy in Calicut, get hold of him. So, not too far from this stage. I used to spend my college years, I didn't study in this college, but I used to spend quite some time around this college having fun with my friends. So I told him, no, nothing is going to happen in Calicut. I know this place. But he pushed me through and said that, no, there's a guy there, you can go and meet him. And I met this guy, and I should say, there's a contagious property with this guy. He gets hold of you, he'll never leave you. And then I land up here and meet this guy, and I realize that it's not just the property of one single guy. There are a lot of people with the same property, right from Dr. Srijit to the college principal. They get hold of you, they'll never leave you. And that's exactly how 6 months later we are all here. And I'm glad to say that I was wrong. So, I'd conclude by just saying one thing. Thank you all for this. It would not have been possible if Dr. Jalil was not supported by his college, his management, and of course, you all, the students who worked with him, believed in him, and of course, I think we did quite some bit of job. To the students, I have one thing to say. The only difference between you and the people whom you believe are great, I believe most of the students believe that people abroad are great, or they're smarter. Yesterday I could prove that they're as smarter as anybody else in the world. I didn't say anything. They devised their own program. Is that right? Yeah. And that is where I think you should exploit the full capacity of GARUDA. Not many people around the world, even in the best universities in US or Europe, would not have access to a large supercomputing grid like GARUDA. You're fortunate to have access to it, and I think I'll be more happy if CEDA comes to us and says, guys, we need more compute to support you. Thank you.
Dr. Frederick Sunil Kumar, Vice Principal of this college, Dr. Zakir Thomas, Project Director, OSDD, Dr. Vinod Skaria, Dr. Shibi, Dr. Srijit M. Nair, and Dr. Abdul Jalil. My dear delegates, my dear colleagues, and my dear students, I consider it my privilege to represent the Department of Chemistry to felicitate the Cheminformatics division of this college. This auxiliary of the Department of Chemistry is an independent wing which started functioning in 2007 with my colleague Dr. Srijit M. Nair as the coordinator. I would suggest he is the apt person to be entrusted with such works, and Dr. U.C. Jalil as the all-in-one teacher who handles so many subjects like cheminformatics, bioinformatics, computational chemistry, theoretical chemistry. I think he even dares to teach some mathematics like graph theory. He is helped occasionally by some experts in different fields. The cheminformatics division has grown up to a full-fledged one with many workstations, drug compatibility softwares, and much more. To crown it all, the new venture, the OSDD, Open Source Drug Discovery, targets discovery and design of drugs for tuberculosis. Now, I think the challenge before them is to fight against the mycobacterium, which has become so resistant to drugs that we have XDR-TB, extreme drug-resistant tuberculosis, where even the second-line drugs like aminoglycosides and fluoroquinolones failed. And as we all know, the prevalence of AIDS has flared up the TB epidemic in developing countries like India. And this laudable commitment by the OSDD team, which includes the teamwork of many, including the unused potential of so many women who had to take a break from their career dreams in lieu of the welfare of their family. That is what I mean is their WSF team, the Women Scientists Forum. The GARUDA supercomputing facility of the CSIR will definitely give momentum to this endeavor. I wish all the members and delegates success in their work. Thank you.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, dear delegates and participants, I'm the General Secretary of Academy of Chemistry Teachers, an organization which was established in Kerala in 1991. And we have been instrumental in promoting some of the basic aspects of chemistry and also some of the tough aspects of chemistry, frontier areas of chemistry. And with this view, we have conducted so many seminars, workshops, conferences, just to promote computational chemistry and also cheminformatics in this part of this country. And we have arranged so many workshops, and Dr. Abdul Jalil, my close friend, has been instrumental in getting a taste and flavor of this subject to a lot of PG students. And many of the chemistry teachers are also now coming forward, and I don't know how far we have achieved in that state. But anyhow, I think this boot camp is going to be a milestone in the development of computational chemistry and also cheminformatics. And let me take this opportunity to congratulate the principal, the management, the authorities of Department of Chemistry, and also the most vibrant cheminformatic group of MCC for having taken initiative for holding such a wonderful workshop. I wish all the participants and delegates a grand, fruitful 3 days in this workshop. Thank you.
Respected Principal, our Chief Guest, OSDD Director, Dr. Zakir Thomas, Dr. Vinod Skaria, and my friend, Dr. Shibi, and I want to say my classmate, Dr. Srijitam Nair, and our friends, Dr. Anshu, Dr. Vipin, Dr. Prasadam Alex, and Dr. Manoj. The basic problem which I am facing, the basic limitation in my life is I don't know how to say thanks in words. I used to say thanks in my action. And formalities making me, when I'm saying something, doing formally, when I'm taking classes, I don't have any problem to speak to you. But when I'm doing something formally, a lot of limitations. See, we are associating with OSDD from 2009 onwards, actually. I used to communicate with Dr. Zakir Thomas and Dr. Vinod Skaria. Actually, I wrote many letters to Dr. Vinod Skaria and Dr. Zakir Thomas. And finally, one day, when I was in Trivandrum, in order to participate in the ACT seminar, that Dr. Zakir Thomas called me and asked, can you conduct one that is a educational program for cheminformatics for the students of India? A big audience and gathering will be there. I said, I can assist Dr. Vinod Skaria, and I assisted Dr. Vinod Skaria for that. Every day I used to sit. I know that all of you were aware about that. From 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock, usually Abhik and all used to come 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. We used to sit together. Anurag will only come after. Anurag is sitting here. Anurag used to come only after 11 o'clock because up to 11 o'clock I will be busy. So he used to come after 11 o'clock. So I was teaching you, I was not teaching you. I was motivating you. And I used to say one word, that is the essence of all my teaching. I never used to teach my students. I used to motivate the students. Then they will learn themselves. That is the word I want to tell you. We should motivate our students. I want to say one more thing in addition to that. I belong to Calicut, from a remote area of Calicut, where the internet facility is not available, road is not available. Socially, I'm coming from a very backward community, and no one is accepting why you are studying. Finally, Dr. Srijitam Nair understood, because he was my classmate, and Malabar Christian College management accepted. Dr. Zakir Thomas understood. Vinod Skaria supported. Prasad Malaks and Shibisar supported. Finally, my students also supported. And you, the people, chemoinformatics students of all over India, understood that we were doing it sincerely. Thank you very much for all. Thanks.